All right, everybody, welcome to our workout for today. We are broken up into 5 blocks. 4 blocks I want you to make sure that you get through. If you have time today to hit that 5th block, even if it's later in the day, that's fine. It's gonna be some more band work with that lower body video. Okay, so our workout today, block 1. We are starting with some timed rounds. The first exercise is a reverse lunge tap on the left. We've done these multiple times. Remember, reverse lunge means you are gonna step back into your lunge. Left means standing on left. This is important because the next exercise is gonna stand on the same leg, and I wanna make sure you hit the same leg twice. So, single leg, reverse lunge tap, standing on my left, tapping my right knee, aiming to balance when you get to the top, right into that next lunge. Full time interval on that same side. Then I'm gonna take it to a single leg walkout on the left leg. So same leg standing. Keeping the bottom knee as straight as you can. This will be a little bit more challenging because you only have support out of one leg. So keep it as straight as you can. Walk on out. That right leg is gonna stay in the air when you hit that plank. It's behind me in the air. Walking back, abs in super tight. Try, even if you have to take a little bit more bend in that standing leg, try to stand up without putting that right leg down. Now if you're super tight in that standing leg, hamstring or glute or low back, you may need to put that foot down, and that's okay. But when you walk back with it, take the bend if you need to, and then try to push all your weight over that left heel before you stand up. That's gonna give you a much better shot. Even with more of a bend in your leg, you'll have a better opportunity to actually stand up on that leg. Okay, and then all you're gonna do is switch sides. So we're gonna take our reverse lunge, tap on our right leg, so standing on the right. Then you'll take it right into your walkout on the right. And then we'll finish that round with our sprawls. The key on the sprawls on this round is that I want you to stay consistent with your pace. So almost like if you have done aerobics classes and you've gone through the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I want you thinking when you sprawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even if you walk it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But what I want you focusing on is trying to stay constant in your pace. So notice I didn't say it had to go fast. It doesn't need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do not expect you to move that fast. The goal is to stay consistent or constant in your pace. Next group, block 2. You need your orange band for, and you need it wrapped around a pole or in your band door attachment. That works just fine for this too. It should be about somewhere between chest and shoulder height. This isn't my chest, that's my waist. Somewhere between waist and shoulder height is what you're looking for on this one. Exercise number 1 is a lateral lunge with shoulder abduction. So what that means is we're gonna combine a lower body move and an upper body move. So I have the handles in my hand. I got a little bit of tension. You can always change your tension by stepping farther away. I'm gonna turn to my left. The hand that's closest is just gonna go to my hip. That's gonna stay right there the whole time. The left arm, so the side that I turn to, my far arm, the elbow is gonna tuck into my side. So you've been doing standing abduction with the shoulder. We've been using a roll or a rolled up towel, against your arm. If you need it, you can grab it. If you can keep that elbow stabilized without it, then you don't need to get it. So close arm, hand on hip, far arm, elbow to hip. I'm gonna take a lateral lunge first. So my left leg is gonna do a lateral lunge. Then my left arm is gonna take abduction and back to center. So you have a number of reps here, be it 10 or 12, all on the same side. So lateral lunge, abduction, back to center. Do not rush these. Please take your time. This is quality, not quantity. So what I usually will see if people start going fast, chest drops, arm either barely moves or the whole elbow goes. So remember, we have two totally different moves. We've got a lateral lunge with that chest up tall, and then just the forearm movement. All right, so this is left and right. Knock out all 12 on one side, then we turn it around and hit the other side. Then we're gonna go to some low V's. A low V with your band is exactly what it sounds like. So this would be a high V, a T, and a low V. So, band on, or band in hands. I've walked back. You can take a little bit more tension on this one. Abs are nice and tight. We got a little bend in the knees. On our low V, we're gonna turn the palms forward a little bit. It'll seem like they're toward the ceiling at the beginning. When you get back to that low V, your palms are gonna be facing forward. And then release. Squeeze, release. You wanna get those hands back as far as you can. What you should feel, back of the shoulders, your rear delts, all the way across between your shoulder blades through here. What you should not feel are your traps. That's the big muscle group going from your shoulders up into the base of your neck. If you feel your traps, most likely you've allowed your shoulders to come up to your ears. So anytime you pull back, you want to think down with the shoulders and back. The other thing you really need to watch for on this one is that your shoulders themselves don't cave in or roll forward. What happens as we start getting tired through the muscle groups that we're working here is that the shoulders want to roll in, because now it seems like my hands are really far back, and they are, but it's not because I'm using the right muscle groups, I'm dumping my chest. So, shoulders down and back, chest is open to the ceiling, and release. Final exercise with the band here are our tricep kickbacks. So my lower body's in the same position I was just in, a little bit of bend. I'm gonna allow my chest to come forward about 45 degrees. Abs are tight, glutes are tight. If you feel this in your back, then you're not engaging your bum, so engage that bum. Elbows come back to the side, we've done these before. Shoulders to elbows are stationary, so we kick back with those hands. Lock out the elbows right here and squeeze through the triceps. Release, squeeze, release. Remember, we're going from a 90-degree bend at the elbow to full extension. You do not need to come past 90 degrees. I've fully released my triceps right now. They're not working at all. Kind of defeats the point. So 90 degrees, press back, stop, press back. Okay, then you're gonna hit block 3. Block 3 is a repeat of block 1. So all the same exercises. Then block 4 is one of our quick rounds. We have 15 seconds of work, 5 seconds to transition. There's only 2 exercises and they're both on the ground. The first one is an alternating single leg push-up. We did this one last week. It is exactly as it sounds. So push-up position, aim to stay on your feet if you can. One foot comes up, push up, switch, push up. So 15 seconds, as many as you can, and then you're just gonna flip over onto the back, alternating V up. So nice long stretch position, up, reach, tap the ground, up and reach, tap the ground. 15 seconds, then you got 5 to flip over, and we're right back at it. So on those rounds, do your best to move fast so that you're not missing out on any of that 15 seconds. 5 seconds is plenty of time to roll over. All right, if that is all you have time for, no problem. Finish the workout there, go along your day, make sure you cool down and stretch. If you have extra time left, I want you to follow the link and hit that lower body band work. We're gonna keep this extra rehab, and I've also called it prehab, work going to make sure that we're getting some good focus into a lot of the small muscle groups that kind of get forgotten when we're pushing heavier weights. Pretty soon I'm going to revamp those and add more exercises to them, kind of increase the intensity a little bit since we will all have done these band work exercises for a few weeks. So get it in if you can. It does not have to be done in your workout. Those band workouts can definitely be done at any time of day. So if you need to move on with your day, hit your cool down, stretch out, go on with your day. And if you have a lunch break or right after dinner, you're looking to do some kind of little bit of movement right before you go to bed, that's a good one to throw in. All right, guys, have a fantastic day. I look forward to seeing you later this week.